7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the fourth film in this reboot, but also the first movie in this new trilogy, so technically this is a standalone sequel. So the film takes place around about 300 years after the events of War of the Planet of the Apes. You have this young chimpanzee named Noah who's on this journey alongside with this human woman named May, and they're determined to change the future for humans and apes. Now, I've always been a fan of this franchise. I've always admired that original 1968 Planet of the Apes starring Charlton Heston, and I adore the Caesar trilogy. It's one of the greatest trilogies ever made, of course. But I had some doubts about Kingdom, and I wasn't expecting this film to be bad or anything like that, but I was expecting this to be like just a good movie, like a 7 out of 10. I mean, we're moving away from the Caesar stuff. We don't have Andy Serkis anymore. Matt Reeves isn't directing. Instead, it's Wes Bell, who did the Maze Runner trilogy, and I rewatched that trilogy recently, and all I'm going to say is that trilogy isn't for me. But coming out of the theatre and watching Kingdom Planet of the Apes, this is one of my favourite Planet of the Apes movies now. Now, hear me out. I'm not saying this is like the complex or emotional compared to like Dawn or War, but what I love about Kingdom, that it goes back to its science fiction roots. There's a lot of stuff in this movie that reminds me so much of that Caesar trilogy. There's some elements that's passed on to this, but also there are some reminiscence of the original 1968 movie, even though this is a reboot and we're not quite yet to that timeline. But this made me fall in love with this franchise all over again. I gotta give credit to Wes Bell because he built this world, this mythology, this community, and he understands by bringing this world to life and making us care, he needs us to make us care about the characters first. And we spend a lot of time with these characters, whether it's Noah, Rucker, May, Praximus. Now, compared to the other three films, there isn't any like big names like a Woody Harrelson or a Gary Oldman, but the characters and the performances are so good and so fleshed out. Like, Noah isn't trying to be like a Caesar 2.0. He has his own personal journey, and it's kind of like a hero's journey. May is a character that has so much mystery to her, and Praximus, the villain in this movie, who I think is one of the best villains in this franchise, who takes the words and faith of Caesar and twists them. And it's played by Kevin Durand, who I've seen him in a lot of things over the years, recently Abigail. But to me, considering this is all CGI, like, this is his best performance to date.
Say his words. Say his words.
The visual effects in this movie are just incredible. I can't stress enough about it. I mean, if you thought they were great in the last three films, they take it to a whole new level. And you forget sometimes, like, these are actually people in motion capture rather than just monkeys. And to me, I think this is the most beautiful looking Planet of the Apes movie to date, especially when you get to see all like the tree branches all over the buildings and the beach as well. I think it just looks stunning. There are moments of fan service and rehash, and it can be a hit and miss. For me, I liked it. I like the first 2 minutes of the movie that pays tribute to that Caesar trilogy. There's this one particular scene where they're crossing a bridge and there's some scarecrows in the background, but also you have the score from the 1968 movie. So I like the fact that it pays homage to that movie. Also, this movie takes a particular element from Beneath the Planet of the Apes, and I wouldn't be surprised to explore that more in sequels. Overall, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a great start to this trilogy. It sets the groundwork of what's to come, whilst at the same time it's a very personal journey about this ape who's trying to save his family and his clan, and I want him to win. So I got to give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm gutted that Wes Bell isn't coming back to direct this, but I'm kind of looking forward to what he can do with a live action Legend of Zelda. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, share and subscribe. Let me know, what did you think of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Go check out my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my Instagram page, my Letterboxd page. You guys are awesome. I've got your back.